There's a world of things you can look at. Some of them take you out of the vortex. Some of them put you in the vortex. If you're out of the vortex, it's because you've been looking at the wrong things. There's no excuse to not be in the vortex. Oh, there's excuses and there's justification and there's rationalization, but none of them are good enough. None of them, because being out of the vortex is the reason for everything that goes wrong. Everything that goes wrong with your body, every moment that you don't feel good, every argument you have, everything that slows down. Once you're in the vortex, you can't tolerate not being in the vortex. You know what's bugging you most? Not being in the vortex. That's the thing that bothers you the most of all. I'm not in the vortex. I'm not in the vortex. Esther said to Jerry, if we're not joyful, we're failing. It doesn't matter how much money we have. It doesn't matter how many houses we have. It doesn't matter how beautiful our bus is. It doesn't matter how many books are on the New York Times bestseller list. It doesn't matter if they hit #1. If we're not joyful, we're failing. We just want you to seek your highest truth. And that means get in the vortex, period. And when you get in there, you have clear vision of everything. The more time you spend in the vortex, the more intolerable not being in the vortex is. Can I get into the vortex at will? Can I get in there anytime I want? You can't just from wherever you are jump in. You have to warm up to it. In other words, we would say if you're really out of the vortex, it might take you 10 or 15 minutes to get in. 10 or 15 minutes of doing the right thing. So what's the first step? If you're really out of the vortex, what's the first step of getting in? Acknowledge that I'm out and that it's okay that I'm out, and that since I've been out here, I've been asking in a stronger way. So there's a stronger solution pulsing for me than was pulsing before. So good for me. I'm fulfilling my reason for being. I'm sifting through contrast, and I have just given myself a new, more profound, more defined, more enhanced, more exaggerated mission. And now my vortex is swirling in a stronger, faster way, but I'm not in there, but it's all right because I've just taken a step 1 experience. So sort of making peace with where I am. Then the next step to getting in the vortex, we think the focus wheel is the best next step, because what it does, it acknowledges, I know what I don't want and I know what I do want, but I'm not in the vibration of what I do want. And by making the statement in the center of where I want to be, I can feel that I'm not there. It's just words. I'm just writing it down. This I want, but I'm not there. And then when I make the effort to get on the board, on the wheel, that's the first step, and it's the biggest step, and it's the hardest step, because I'm not in the vortex, and I'm not even on the focus wheel. The focus wheel's just a means to get into the vortex, but I'm not there yet. But there's something in me somewhere that does vibrationally match where I want to be at the end of this wheel. And so I'm just going to stay there until I find it. And that's where most of the 15 minutes goes, is just finding a way to get on the wheel. No, that didn't do it. No, that didn't do it. No, that didn't do it. Oh, that felt pretty good. I can work with that. And then off you go to the next and the next. So once you make your way around the wheel, you can feel the energy moving. And then once you've completed the wheel, and you're ready to make your affirmative statement that matches what was in the center of the wheel, where what I was reaching for I now feel, now go immediately into a list of positive aspects about that subject. And you'll find it really easy to list, because you're on the wheel now, and it will flow from you. So as you make a list of positive aspects, they'll just start coming. Jerry and Esther are just laughing as they feel the energy lifting and the words that are coming out of them. It is a marvelous experience as you make your list of positive aspects, and then right into a rampage of appreciation. And the rampage of appreciation, just spread your wings and fly all around. It doesn't matter. Include it all. I love the world. Esther will say, I love these gardens. I love my fountain. I love that little frog who waits for me every morning to come out of the fountain and say hello to me. I love this view. I love this planet. I love the rain today. I love this. Whatever it is, there's so much for you to appreciate everywhere you are, no matter where you are. I'm loving this. I love this. I love this. And then you're in the vortex. Once you're in the vortex, you were in the vortex long before you went through that long rampage, but the rampage holds you in the vortex. It lets you feel what it feels like to be in the vortex. I love my body. I love my job. I love physicality. I love that we are extensions of source energy. I love the human body. I love the evolution of it. I love the way it works. I love the magic of it. I love the power of it. I love the flexibility and the stability. And I love the stability of the human body. I love how it maintains, even with all kinds of resistance going on. I love how responsive it is to alignment. I love being in this work where I get to bring people into alignment. I love getting into alignment. I love being in alignment. I love not being in alignment because I know how to get into alignment. I love people not being in alignment. I love them knowing that they're not in alignment. I like coaching them into alignment. I love this world. I love my work. I love physicality. I love source energy. I love being alive. I love my eternalness. I love this planet. I like this muffin that my body burns fuel from and that give me benefit.